One day Swami Tapovanji Maharaj, I tell you something, whatever you deserve, nobody can take it from you, Whatever you deserve, you're going to get it. And whatever is yours, nobody can take it. One day, Swami Tapovanji Maharaj, who is the guru of our Gurudev, Swami Chinmayanandaji, he used to live in the Himalayas. He never came down. And he remained in the Himalayas. And one day, it was snowing. And it had about probably 3 or 4 feet of snow. And listen to what he decided to do. He decided to test God, to test Bhagwan. And how he is going to test Bhagwan? He said, today, if I have to get food, if I deserve food, let me see how Bhagwan is going to give me food. And he started walking now deep into the forest, deep into the Himalayas, where nobody is. He said, if I deserve food, Bhagwan will find a way to give me food. If I have to get food today, let me see how Bhagwan gives me food. And he started walking away now, deep into the forest, where nobody is. And he went and walked for hours. And when it was about, let us just imagine it was lunchtime, he sat down under a tree and he started to do meditation. And then he came out of his meditation when he heard somebody walking towards him. And that person who was walking seemed to be like a hunter got lost in the forest. And the hunter looked at Swami Tapovanji and he said, Maharaj, pranam. He said, pranam, son. What are you doing here? He said, I am roaming the forest. I am roaming here. He said, but I think I am lost. How do I come out of here? And Swami said, okay, you just have to follow this direction and follow that direction and you will come out of here. He said, okay, I will try to find my way out of where I am. And as the person started walking away, he turned around and he said, Swamiji, aap bhook lag gayi? Are you hungry? Look, I have some food in my bag here. Would you want some? Swamiji said, haan, Didi, give me some food. And Swamiji accepted the food and he looked at the food that the person gave him and he remembered Bhagwan. He said, today I was testing you to see how you are going to give me food. I came all the way in the forest and you sent someone to give me this. Annapurna Devi makes sure that her devotees don't go without food. She manifests in that way. And that's why the people in Kashi Vishwanath stood in a queue and they were they were going to her for food. And thereafter she blessed them that they will never feel the pain of hunger ever in their life again. Bhagwan Shiva came down from Kailash because Ma Parvati left Kailash, and when she came down and she was giving food, Lord Shiva said, but where is my food? Because she left Kailash now and Lord Shiva alone, and she went down to the Kashi Vishwanath, Kashi, the city of Kashi, and Lord Shiva said, but where is my food? She left no food for me. So I going down now to Kashi to get food. And when Lord Shiva came down to Kashi, there is his Dharmapatni, that is his wife. Annapurna Devi is his wife. So when you want food and you go to your wife, naturally she will give you the food. But when Lord Shiva went to Mother Parvati and he said, Devi, mai bahut bhook lag gayi, thora khana de dijiye, give me some food. She said, look, join the line. So Lord Shiva had to go now and join the line like everybody else, and no special favor. Everybody is asking and stood in the queue for the food. And Lord Shiva stood there. And these verses burst. Very beautiful verses. Nityananda kari varabhaya kari saundarya ratna kari निर्दूता किल घोर पापन करी प्रत्यक्ष माहेश्वरी प्राणेयाचल वंश पावन करी काशीपुराधीश्वरी दीक्षां देहि कृपावलंबन करी मातान्नपूर्णेश्वरी दीक्षां देहि कृपावलंबन करी Mata Annapurneshwari. He goes to Annapurna Devi. Mata Annapurneshwari. Bhiksham Dehi. Oh Ma, please give me something to eat. And having requested it, her heart melted when she heard the voice of Bhagwan Shiva. The Lord of the entire universe, the Lord who grants everything to his children. He stood there very humble, and in a very humble heart he is saying, Ma, please, Bhiksham Dehina, please give me something to eat, Ma. And when she heard her Lord asking for something to eat, her heart melted. And when she looked at him, she smiled. She wiped the tears from her eyes. It was tears of joy, knowing that he came down from Kailash to be with her in Kashi Vishwanath, in what you call Kashi, the city of Kashi. And she granted him the food that he was requesting. And now not only Annapurna Devi, but Bhagwan Shiva also was giving blessing to all the devotees who came and said, those who worship, be attentive friends, those who worship the Divine Mother in this form will never ever experience the pain of hunger. Those who worship the Divine Mother in this way, they will always be blessed. Their home will have Barkat. You all know what is Barkat, right? Bhai Bobby, you know his Barkat? Have an idea? Bhai Bobby says he has an idea as to what is Barkat. You know, Barkat is when you have a little bit and it never finish. May your home always have that. Friends, may our homes be blessed. We don't want plenty, you know. We want enough. And that Barkat, that is why when we do puja and stuff, and you finish cooking, you always go to Annapurna Devi through the fire and you offer, how you call it? How you say it in local language? It starts with B. Huh? Not bhojan. Bhog lagaye. Oh, bhog lagave. You lagave bhog in the Awadhi language. Not the Awadhi, sorry, the Bhojpuri language. Our forefathers and the old people say, make sure and lagave bhog. Offer the food to the fire and you will have enough.